Well met, sorcerers. My name is Gabriel and I like to enjoy things. And today we are enjoying my final 2 booster boxes of Arthurian Legends. This is actually the last of my sorcery boxes at this time. I'm prepping for Sorcery Con. I'm trying to open up all my boxes, trying to get all my dust together. So we're just, ooh, caught myself a little bit with the box cutter there. Just gonna go ahead and open this guy up. I love Arthurian Legends. It's my favorite set. It was my first sorcery set. I just love the theming. I love this gold box. I just love everything about the set. I have yet to find any curios. I do not have a Ring of Morrigan, and I do not have a Morgana Le Fay, both of which I would like to have. I definitely want the Morgana Le Fay because I think I'm going to build a Fire Earth deck for Sorcery Con. So really hoping I get one. Here's that box topper. But like I said, I'm going to open both boxes, so stick around. We'll go through it. We're going to check for all the curios. We're going to see what uniques we get, see what foils we get. I honestly don't remember a lot about like the foil counts and stuff because it's been quite a while since I opened one of these. But we're going to go left side, bottom pack first, like we always do. And let's just get into it. Oh man, already. Like I've been opening Gothic a lot, but I like the way the pack feels on Arthurian Legend. I love the pack art on Arthurian Legends. I love the pack art on Gothic as well. I mean, here's a ripped pack. That Juan Mantua, it's amazing. But something about this just really works for me, and I hate that I'm opening both of my boxes, especially now that the box prices are going up. It looks like I have a little bit of a halo above me here. Let's see if I can just crop that out just a bit, huh? Anyway, let's get into it. That's enough of me gushing about it. I just love the set. That's what got me into sorcery. Rudy sale in 2024. I think it was 2024. All right, so we're starting off with the Black Knight. Looks pretty centered there. Siege Giant. Ooh, the cards feel good too. Babbling Brook. And Sealy Court. Benevolent form of the Fairy Elite. So let's put our elites right there for now. Sherwood Hunters. Sam McKinnon. I love it. Ordinary. So, oh yeah, our foil would be right away in these. So we could just blaze through these ordinaries. All right, Charge Lance. It would say Lance Charge if it were the curio. There's another Charge. Just checking for some of these curios. Lance Genesis. Tap target nearby enemy. It drops everything it's carrying. So drops would be drooping if this were the curio. Most people know that already, but we're just going to give that overview as we go here. So I got my exceptionals, I got my ordinaries. I need to move these booster packs aside to make room, because we're going to do it. We're going to open them up. All right, got to use this little pull tab on the bottom. It makes life easier. Man, I love ripping this Arthurian Legends. I'm going to miss it. I want some more boxes. I want to get a couple cases, but funds are, hey, Lugboard Cat, love to see it. Need it for that water. Valor. Oh, man, that's a really cool art from J.C. Pilkus. Put our elites there. Shelly Coat. Thankless Squire. It would say Lance, 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 and then it would be immobile right up under the Lance, Lance, Lance. If it were the curio, Vikings, Arc Lightning. So 2 packs, no foils. Reckless Squire, not a curio. Charge. Common Cottager. So this is something I noticed before in, ooh, Hamlet's Ablaze, nice. Something I noticed before with my Arthurian Legends rips is that the ordinaries seem to be stacked. Like once you hit a certain ordinary, you hit that same sequence of ordinaries. So in both those packs, I saw that same sequence of 3 or 4 ordinaries there. Or maybe it was 2 or 3. All right, Purple Knight. Wyvern. There's a beautiful curio of Wyvern out there. Hunting Party. Sir Bedivere. This is one of the elites, so this is an elite. Even though it says it's a unique, this is an elite rarity knight. You can tell because it has 2 of one threshold and 1 of another threshold, and to be unique, it would need to have 2 of each threshold. So we're going to put it there with the elites. Treetop Hideout. Helpful Hob. Beautiful card for blue. For water. Excuse me. Shameless Squire. drops. Finwife. Hilarious card. Another Sherwood Huntress. Burning Hands. I just think that is a hilarious card design on Burning Hands. And that's Truett Parish. Oh, let me hold it where you can see it. It's just funny to me. She's just like, ah! God, I love this set. It's a small set. And I honestly don't even remember what I need to complete this set, Tournament Grounds. I was putting together my binder recently, but I just cannot remember what I have and what I don't. One of my favorite arts, honestly, is this Briar Patch. It's just an exceptional, but it's just so cool looking. And oh, it's Drew Tucker. Of course it is. I found that I really like the Drew Tucker art the more I go. Ooh, we got a Sir Balin. It is an elite, a elite Kettletop Leprechaun. Great card in Earth. Thieving Magpie. Boop, boop, boo. Tactical Move. Love that art as well. Redbreast Robin. That's cute. Weightless Squire. He is not airborne. So for that one, it would be up at the top of the text box. It would say Airborne Lance. Saracen Scout. All right, we're moving right along. I forgot how quick these go, and I just feel like I'm not savoring it enough. Just not enough. Cold Iron Rod. Nice. Repels Fairies. Very thematic. Poisoned Well. Degradation and Vengeful Air. An elite, I do have plenty of those. Duel. Still no foils. Sly Fox. Tax Collector. I use this in my tax deck. Led Astray. That's what I'm trying to get worked out. Gonna try and build it and play on the client some tonight. That new web-based client. I have not tried either the client or Tabletop Simulator yet, but I want to try that client just because it's all, you don't have to do anything. Iron Man Talus. Verdant Knight. The Wild Hunt. Spirits and Fairies lead this elite procession. All elites so far. And no foils. Squeakers. Ooh, another of the Sam McKinnons. Beautiful, beautiful card. He's going to be at Sorcery Con, and I'm going to get him to sign some cards for me. Can't wait for that. Grievous Insult. Lake Afonk. Ominous Owl. Rescue. And Look Out. All right, I got some of this Nuka grape. I'm going to put it where you can see. Nuka grape soda. Got it from Costco. It's a Jones soda, but it's the Fallout edition soda. It's good. I feel like grape soda. Been a while. Kind of like a Grape Co, but a little different. That Dr. Pepper? Shout out to the classic meme. All right, we got Funeral Pyre. Great tech against Archimago, but not as much Archimago in the meta anymore, I guess. White Knight. Bailey. And Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger! Shellycoat. Still no foils. This is crazy. Not a Curio. Arc Lightning. Love that art. Joust. Who does the art on that? That is Vincent Pompetti. Of course it is. King Banshee. That explains why I like it. Sherwood Huntress again. Brown Bears. And non-Curio Reckless Squire. All right, come on now. We need some elites. I mean, some uniques and some foils. Oh, excuse me. That grape soda getting me. We gotta make this box count. Even though I got it at the low price of around $75, close to the low of the market there during that cyber sale last year, I think it was. I don't know. Ooh, the Rongo. Something wrong with my nads. Ooh, and we got the Saracen Scout in foil. So that was our first unique and our first foil. This is Elvira Palikowska, and let's check out the full art. That's beautiful. Very nice art on that. I love the horsey's little hair. It's real cute. Foils there. All right, Treetop Hideout. Charge, he's got cool armor. Common Cottagers, Field Laborers. Forge, Hamlet's Ablaze, Helpful Hob, Shameless Squire. It drops, Finwife. All right. I do love opening this. Maybe I can one day in the future like grab a case of it. I'd love to draft it. I never got a chance to draft this, so I'd like to teach some friends how to play and draft. Ooh, I peeked a foil. I peeked a foil. Town, Impenetrable Cops. Who does this? Oh, once again, it's Drew Tucker. Imagine that. I guess I just am drawn to the man's art. Vanishment, Sam McKinnon, also one of my favorites. All right, what do we have here? Hey! It's an elite, but this is a great one. Well, I showed the Perilous Bridge, an elite yet incomplete site. Units can't traverse this site top border on the ground. Shameless Squire, obviously non-curio because it's a foil, but it looks great in the foil. Look at that. Let's check out the full art. That's really nice. Very, very nice. All right, Thieving Magpie. I know I've said this so many times, but I love everything about sorcery, and particularly about Arthurian Legends. This has got to be, I mean, I've opened 11 boxes of Gothic now because I was trying to complete the set. I'm really excited about it, but going back, I wish I just had more boxes of Arthurian Legends. I think I got 6 or 8 total. I'm not sure. I'd have to go. I could go back and look at my Dust Redemption. That would probably let me know. With these 2 boxes, though, I will have enough dust. I have like 2380 dust. Should be enough to get my King Arthur promo, the Drew Tucker King Arthur promo, and then I'll have 300 left over, and I think I'm going to get that Sorcerer promo foil because that's worth 300 or 400. Whatever, I'll have just enough to get, I think I'll have 400 left over, just enough to get one 400 level item. That's the only thing that costs 400, or I can get like 2 200s or 1 300 and have like 100 dust left over, but I think I'm going to go for the Sorcerer foil just because it's pretty cool. And I think he will also be at SorceryCon for me to sign. I can't remember. I think it's Alan Pollock that does that Sorcerer promo. Golden Harp. We have a couple of those. Not getting anything crazy here. Not my best box, but that is the gamble with Arthurian Legends. Non-curio. Led Astray. Lumbering Giant. And Bog. All right, 2 packs left on this left side. About 12 minutes in. Ooh, I am taking my sweet time, but I'm enjoying the Arthurian Legends. Darium Fomorians. Koinixie, slept on card. Great card. People are realizing how great it is if you're building out water. Pebbled Paths. All right, Surika Harris. It is an elite unique, unfortunately. Power Flight. Sly Fox. Tax Collector. It's just bringing the value of my boxes down. Pawn, Just a Rock, Harassing Ruffians. All right. Last pack on the left side. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but it's joyous medieval music. Royalty free. Coming off my TV because I didn't bother to sync up the sound. Kingswood Poachers. Pukas. And Monstrous Lion. I just have a bunch of these already, so they're not that exciting of pulls for me. Like a Funk. Ominasao. This is definitely a set that if you're trying to complete, it's probably better to buy some singles, but I have the boxes and I need my cards now. Plus I'm going to sell off my ordinaries. All right, moving on to the next half of the box here. I'm going to set this box aside so I can redeem that Dust Defter. I'm in a good mood. This is good. I'm having fun. I love ripping Arthurian Legends. Blue Knight. Beacon. And Dame Britomart. I think this is a Elite. This is Drew Tucker, and it's got that same kind of like background that King Arthur has. It's really cool. And I believe this one is an elite, though. Finwife. All right, continuing on. Sadly, I don't remember where these two particular boxes came from. I think just TCG Player. Or maybe one of them I've had from the Rudy times. I'm not sure. Would like to know, though, in case I get something crazy, like where they came from. Sorcery, another elite tactical move. Not a curio. The sorcery box opening experience is just unmatched. Like, nothing has felt as good as opening a box of sorcery. I opened a lot of Dragon Ball Fusion World boxes. I've opened a lot of Magic boxes, but hey, my boy Yellow Knight. I'm the Yellow Mage. This is the Yellow Knight. I love him. Maybe I should change my name to Yellow Knight Cards. Definitely going to get him to sign a foil Yellow Knight. Grand Old Boar, excuse me. Power of Flight. Nothing crazy there. Sorry, just double checking. I was half paying attention there. When's the last time you opened a pack or a box of Arthurian Legends? Let me know in the comments. Castle Haunt, love these as well. Stone Rain, they are a bit narrow though. The Green Knight, a unique mortal taunts and retorts. Very nice. Very nice pull. Rodney Matthews art. There is a curio of this as well. I would love to see at some point. So our second unique there, Joust. Keening Banshee. Alright, we're doing alright on time. Red Cap Poweries here. Sword and Shield. Tooth Fairies, extremely creepy. And Glastonbury Tor. Hey, a Tri-Site. Only provides mana and threshold while you're in your back row. This is a Air, Earth, Fire. Nice pull here on the Tri-Site. It's a good unique. Sherwood Huntress. Those are going to be extremely playable going forward. Oops, I'm putting those in the wrong spot. Ordinaries don't go there. Silly Koi Nixie. Tricks are for kids. Shameless Squire. It drops. Thankless Squire. He's immobile. Anyway, I'm thankful. Thankful to Rudy for getting me here. Thankful to the Eric's Curiosa team for making this happen. I love opening it. Trollbridge, there's a curio of Trollbridge as well. Curios always appear in the ordinary slot, if I didn't say that before. Elite. Ooh, we got a foil beacon. Exceptional sight alerts your forces. Thought it said fortress. Very dark. Alan Pollock. Very dark, but the foiling is really cool. Reminds me of, I guess, the beacons are lit, and Gondor, whatever, Rohan shall answer. Something. Gondor calls for aid, and Rohan shall answer. Is that how it goes? It's a great scene. Great full art. 3 foils, 3 uniques so far. Kettle Top. A lot of good playable cards, though, in these ordinaries. Power of Flight. Think about that Tenacious D song. Talking about how it's the power of flight. And Mind Bullets. That's Telekinesis, Kyle. Whirlwind. My mom took that album from me. Sir Pellinor. Hey, we got an actual unique here. It's got double air, double fire. Jesse Pilkus, insane face on this guy. Look at this. Let's get in there. Looks like Chucky. I don't know what's going on with that. Very cool art though. I love this. Very nice. Sly Fox, Tax Collector. Now, if I have it wrong on some of the elites uniques, let me know in the comments if I'm looking at them wrong. Sprites, Tactical Move, and the Robin. Getting down to the end here. Not big pulls in this box. The problem is you get a lot of uniques, but a lot of those uniques are not true uniques. Slugbog Cat, and that pulls the value down. They really suppressed the price of these boxes for so long. Serpelius, it's a unique, but it is an elite level. Airborne Lance. The box prices have risen up to matching MSRP now, though, which is interesting. After all this time, I guess the supply is drying up. I don't know if there will be any additional waves released. Lord of Itza recently talked about that in a video just yesterday, I think. A couple days ago, we got the Wyvern. The Annual Fair. Hunting Party, that's a great fixer. Grim Gisarm, this is very playable. But I think they just changed the strike rule again. Takes and deals double strike damage. Either way, amazing. Amazing. Swindler Troop, Ordinary Mortals, Practice Misdirection. This is a Aussie Hikala. Sorry. Correct me on those pronunciations, please. Let's check out the full art. Ooh. Very cool. I like the full art there. Joust. All right, 3 packs left in the box. Cold Iron Rod, Babbling Brook, Degradation, and the Horn of Carleon, excuse me. Carleon. Hamlet's Ablaze. All right, penultimate pack. Once I rip this, I say Uno. Uno. Tournament Grounds. Sugar Plum Pixies. Verdant Knight. And Guards. Ooh, Castle Haunt in the foil. This is not my first Castle Haunt in foil, I don't believe. This is Severin Pinot, and it is beautiful in the foil. Let's check out the back. Wow. Wow. That is gorgeous full art. It's magnificent, honestly. It's so good. It's a good pull. Seamus Squire drops. Not seeing anything crazy. All right, last pack magic. And Sir Percival, he's an elite. Ooh, the Sherwood Huntress in foil, very nice. I know it's just an ordinary, but I get excited about the Sam McKinnon art. Let's go, pack fresh foil. Ah, it's beautiful. Shout out, Sam McKinnon. Airborne Lance, Saracen Scout, and Duel. All right, that wraps up the first box. I'm going to set these ordinaries aside. We can do a quick overview of what we pulled. and get into the next box. We got a handful of elites, like we do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 uniques. That's abysmal, to be honest. Green Knight, though, and Trisite. Very nice. And then we got, I think you always get the same number of foils in Arthurian Legends. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 ordinaries and 2 exceptionals. So, not great. But I do love some of the foils that I pulled, so there's that. And I'm setting all those aside, and we are just gonna get into the next box here. Ugh, I can't get it. It's stuck in the background. It's been in the background of many videos at this point. We are 25 minutes in, taking it slow, I guess. God, I love this box. This box art. Just that gleaming Arthurian Legends. Isn't that just gorgeous? All right. Last box magic. Set this guy aside here. There's the tokens all laid out beautifully. If you want to see what's in one of those, one of my very old videos has the box topper. Probably my first ever sorcery video. Left side, bottom pack first. Y'all know the drill. Set these up there. All right. Give me some magic in this first pack. Town. We're upside down. Siege Giant. Funeral Pyre and Varmint Warrens. Ooh, and right off the back, a Kettletop Leprechaun in foil. He's really cool looking. Another Drew Tucker here. Awesome. Awesome. All right, first foil, Field Laborers, Hamlet's Ablaze. Nothing crazy yet, but we did get a foil. All right, Robert Downey Jr., cute-ass squirrel, another Valor. Hate that duplication. I'm sure sometime down the road we will do another Arthurian Legends box, and I will reminisce again about how great it is. Got the Wizard's Den. There is a Japanese language curio, which shout out to the Wizard's Den channel, which then they went and honored by making a site. I thought that was great. Oh, this is an elite, right? So I didn't need to move anything over for that. Hamlet, Castle Servants. Actually learned a lot from watching the Wizard's Den when I first started. Duel and another pond. So nothing crazy there. I keep saying that with the hopes that something will be crazy. Unfortunately, I don't believe in luck. This is just gambling. And gambling is all math stacked against you. Yellow Knight, my friend. Sir Tom Thumb, a Ulite, Grain Sparrow. Sorry, I'm gonna go back here. These packs feel thick in the hand. Stone Rain, classic Magic cards, Stone Rain. What does that do? Target a site up to 2 steps away, deal 1 damage to everything atop it, repeating for each site in your hand. So in Magic, it's a land destruction card. Sword and Shield and Ball Lightning. Nice. Joust. Keening Banshee. Tooth Fairies, still creepy. Cold Iron Rod. Just checking my camera over here. Cast into Exile. Sealy Court again. Just duplication. Drops. Finlife. He's immobile. Fey City, Legbog Cat, Gondor calls for aid, Guards again. Ooh, Legbog Cat in the foil. So we got the Kettletop and the Legbog, both very playable. Can and must be cast to any water site. But 4 for 3 is amazing. It's a big body. Looks really cool with the full art. He's a mean kitty. Reminds me of my Maltipoo. Marta Molina. Love that. All right, Lumbering Giant. One of these days, we'll find a curio. One day. Annual Fair. Warhorse. Castle Hunt. Unseelie Court. I don't think in good conscience, though, I can continue buying Gothic boxes at this time. We'll see how the next wave of boxes is, if there is one. Maybe I could pick up one more if the price is right, if I had cash on me. We definitely don't want to over leverage at this point. Fine Courser, Blue Knight. Not this close to Sorcery Con anyway. Sisters of Avalon. The Round Table. Gather as equals at this unique monument. Very nice. First unique of the box. First true unique of the box, I should say. Hamlet. He's airborne. I throw my squire to the air sometimes, saying Lance. Alright, Attack by Night. Yellow Knight, my boy. Stone Rain. 13 Treasures of Britain, nice unique. I do believe I have one, but still a good pull there. Harassing Ruffians. It's funny, it's one of the ones I always see when I'm on Curiosa.io because it starts with 13, so alphabetically it's one of the first cards you always see. Charge Lance. Sorry, let me go back and look at a couple of those. Squeakers. Alright, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. You should just call me Nothing Crazy. I like saying it too much, I guess. It's good to have awareness. Sword and Shield. Troll Bridge. And Avalon, a unique site of legendary wonder and grace. A quad site provides mana and threshold for everyone. Big drawback, but nice if you need the fixing for 4 threshold. You don't care what their threshold is. Very nice. So let's put that there with the uniques. Field Laborers. This is not a terrible box so far. It's also not going great. But that is the way that Arthurian Legends tends to treat folks, isn't it? I know Lord of Itza, Josh, he got hit by a lot of bad boxes. Or got burned pretty bad, but you know, when you love opening them, you just keep opening them. It paid off for him. He made a bunch of good content. Ooh, Boudica. Very nice. Other allies have +3 power while successfully attacking sites. Love that. Also, sick art. Who's this? Margaret Organ Keen. Very cool. Kettle top. Drops. Immobile. All right. Oops. Knocked over our ordinaries. Last stack magic, as it were. I'm going to set this box aside. There's all the packs. You can see them dwindling as we go. Ready for some magic. Ready for them to make my day. I want the Golden Swallow Curio. Thanks, Santa. Poisoned Well. Or maybe a Grail. Sir Balin. Pretty sure we got one in the last. Kingswood Poachers. Exceptional mortars running from the Law. Jude Law. I just watched The Holiday. Starring Jude Law. Very cool full art, though. Oh, no. He's poaching. Truett Parish. Nice. Shelly Coat. Thankless Squire. Shameless Squire. White Knight. Bailey. Ooh, Briar Patch. Nice. Hey, Feast for Crows. I do have one, but that is a great pull. Great pull. Elvira Polikowska. And Led Astray in foil. Nice. That is a Truett Parish again. Very cool art there as well. All right, Sherwood Huntress, Vikings, Arc Lightning. A couple good uniques here. Blue Cap Knockers, Beacon, Fomorians, Ribble, Bogart. That is insane looking. Green Sparrow, the Ruffians. It's dwindling. My time with sorcery draws close to its end. Fire breathing. Pebbled Paths. Kingswood Poachers again. And Salmon of Knowledge. Keening Banshee. All right. Penetrable Copse, Town, and Sylvan Splendor. It drops. Come on now. There we go. Don't want to damage my precious cardboards. I still think that's really funny art. Funeral Pyre is really cool art. That's Lindsay Crummett. Sir Lamorak. That is a fake unique, Led Astray. A lot of repetition in this musical mix here, unfortunately. All right, I just knocked over some ordinaries, making my small talk. All right, another Impenetrable Copse, Pukas. the Black Knight. And, ooh, Archimago, an elite. Unfortunately, this is not in the curio slot, I don't believe, but let's take a look anywhere. It is an avatar in the back. It would, I believe, be a sorcery if it were a curio. Some think it's a misprint. But that's a good pull. Goswit Helmet, an elite foil. Let's go. Elite armor absorbs the blow. Tony Zudlo. Zudlo. That's a cool last name. Ooh. Sick. Ooh, something just made a sound behind me. Guess I'll just die. Led astray. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knight. Oh, I put the foil over here with the elites. I believe I have 2 foils left. Knighthood. Lava Flow. Poisoned Well. And hey, Pendragon Banner. Nice. Hamlet. Blacksmith Family. Koenigsi. Ooh, the Wedding Hall. Very nice. I know it's elite, but I love this. I love this win condition. I love the art. It's Vincent Pompetti, of course. Very nice. Provides no mana, but if Arthur and Guinevere start your turn here, you win. It's a really cool win condition, I think. I think somebody could really make something from that. Grain Sparrow. Ruffians. You know, this Briar Patch reminds me of an infamous YouTube video that just has like hours and hours of the, I can't remember the name of it, but the water theme from Donkey Kong Country. No. The jungle theme. One of the themes from Donkey Kong Country 2. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling there, but it's an amazing video. It's like one of those that if the algorithm finds you, you're special, and everybody leaves their save point on it. Castles Ablaze, an elite. I believe it takes out elites, right? Conjure atop an elite or unique site. I think I'm going to put that in my collection for the deck I'm building, because I don't necessarily want to have that, because they may just be running ordinary sites. Helpful Hob, although I'm not sure. The chances are low. Ominous Owl, Rescue, Shellycoat. I'm not sure what to do on that. I got to figure out this whole collection thing. All right, Uno, 1 pack left after this. So this should have a foil in it. Tournament Grounds. Purple Knight. Sugar Plum Pixies. Love Potion, an elite potion of blind devotion. Nice. It's not a foil. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have 5 foils. Okay, so the last pack should have a foil in it then, if I remember correctly. Drops. All right, y'all. Last pack magic. My final Arthurian Legends pack for a while. Kind of bittersweet, because I love opening it, but I'm a little sad that I'm out of Arthurian Legends to open now. Purple Knight. Pebbled Paths. Queen. I love the Lindsay Crumit art on this as well. And Sir Percival. Womp womp. And Just a Rock. The most ordinary relic you've ever seen. We thought this card was going to make big waves, and it turns out it was not played a lot that I know of. It's very cool, though. Maybe cast into the hands of any unit already carrying an artifact to banish that artifact. So, you know, it's definitely... Oh, that'd be great in a collection as well. Artifact removal. But then you'd probably just run, like, Disenchant or something, right? Not sure. Costs what? 1? Well, it only costs 1, so that's something. Hamlet. Tactical move. Airborne Lance. And Just a Rock. Well, that's a fitting way to end it. All right, let me set these ordinaries aside. We'll do our tally. Then we're just going to close it out, I guess. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uniques. So I think one more than before. Yep. I believe so. But we did get the quad site. And we got the 13 Treasures of Britain, the Round Table, and Boudica, and Feast for Crows. So I think they're pretty good uniques, all in all. And then we got our 6 foils. 1, 2... So 3 ordinary, 2 exceptionals, and of course 1 elite. So not bad. We got an elite foil in this box. I don't think we hit the EV numbers there, or hit the box price numbers. Maybe more than what I paid for this particular box because I bought it at the low, but not MSRP for sure. But it was great. I enjoyed opening it. Thank you guys if you've watched. Appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully we'll see you in some other videos in the near future. Until then, don't forget to keep your avatars safe, and see you.